welcome to the Evolution Forge. We have whimsical.
Hello.
We
I, I,
have
I'm I'm not paid to be here.
Roro.
Yo yo!
We got me, Blue. Hello. We got Cloud.
Good morning, denizens of the night.
And
I'm
last but
sleepy.
not least, I'm sleepy. Last but not least, we got Rose.
Hi.
Such a sweet little hello. Hi. And welcome to our week 2. Here we evolve the characters from last week. I bet you can't wait to see what's happening with those.
I'm excited.
Evolve.
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
I can't wait
I'm
because
so excited, dude.
uh oh shit, yeah, it's
Let
my
me
turn
see.
first. Fuck.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh,
boy.
right.
You have to display your
yeah.
sins.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. So this is
You
it.
may go.
So
Wait. Oh my god, why
wait,
can't I access?
yeah. Are we gonna stop for the person that's like coming in?
No, she can catch up. It'll be fine.
Okay, so
She's just
um
missing the sketch. It's okay.
um
Missing
yeah,
the
so when
sketch, that's the tastiest part.
okay. So here I was fucking around with different. Okay, so the first idea was how would a bird evolve in a cave? And honestly, I had no idea when to start off. So I took like inspiration from various films that I saw. Um, but then I had the
The
brilliant
eyes.
idea of what if I played Spore a bit, and then I just cobbled together a monstrosity just to kind of like get the base shape done. I was like, yeah, this is a masterpiece. And then I just took the inspiration from what I got from that wonderful old game and slapped together this lovely creature. So the idea is like this would be like one of the checks, essentially, if they hatched or like if evolution took its course. If you believe in evolution, I do. Please don't harass me. Um, and it's a case of it would use the two big feet that it has to violently stomp the ground to disturb whatever is beneath it. If it senses anything, then it would use its two tiny little front claws, or its well, actually, its two big claws to like start digging into the ground, and then it would use its tinier claws, which are razor sharp, to basically dig the little rest of the way and to like spear anything that it finds underneath the ground. This could be like small rodents, this could be worms, it could be any sort of creature down there, and then it would eat them because it needs food. Um, So yeah, here I was just testing out. Oh yeah, that was that was a joke. um,
Ah, yeah, my
oh yeah,
little preview. I still have it saved on my
the
phone.
preview. Yeah.
I did not
Um,
cut that out. I just want you to know.
yeah. So yeah, I decided to just basically work on line work and then polish it. So any questions before we get to me painting the colors?
Not exactly
How
questions, but
how does your
more praise.
brain work? I
um,
wanna I wanna know what goes on in that head of yours.
it is a mixture of various diseases. So I practically just vomit up my art. It's not a conscious experience, and sometimes it's very painful. Where I just sit at the tablet and just go like, "Ah," and then just
It's
boom,
not a
artwork.
conscious experience. It's just a
Yeah,
trance state.
yeah.
Oh,
It
I do
helps
love the
if I'm
glow on
talking
the
to
eyes.
someone. Oh yeah, I'm still borrowing elements from what you chose or for what you chose for your stuff, so it's not completely gone. So
Mm.
it's just very much deformed. Um,
I like how last
yeah.
week you were like, "Ah, I'm gonna try to do something colorful and not, not, not kind of fucked up." I, it's
Yeah, I remember
this
those
is
words. And then it was a case of like, okay, thank you for mentioning that because I sat there for a while And then I came to an existential crisis when I realized I can't draw animals. So, and I
What?
I
needed.
can
Yes, you
confirm
can, you liar.
she did have a full-on existential crisis in Discord while trying to figure the shit out.
Yeah, and it
Yes,
was
you
a case of
can.
like,
Well,
no,
well, I mean, do
within
bugs
a week.
count?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, bugs count.
Technically.
And I can't draw
See,
bugs,
see.
but it's a case of like birds is not on that list. So it was like, okay, I need something in a week, and it needs to look good or bad.
Or
Like
just bird-like.
it can't look,
Or bird,
yeah, like
vaguely bird-like.
yeah. So here the idea was I needed to make the skin so that it could look fleshy and like very
Obviously.
raw,
The fleshy
and
bits.
then I would
Oh,
add the feathers on top.
The
Yeah.
fleshy bits.
So I needed to
Incredible.
I needed to make a plucked version first.
Did you say terrible or cannibal?
Ooh.
Oh no! I
who said that? Who?
just heard a mumbled cannibal. Like what?
Yeah. So
So how well did
I
it
wanted
survive
to
in Spore?
it did well until like I just screwed around a bit with the creepy and cute parts. Didn't use a single cute part because to be honest, nothing looks cute in Spore.
That's true.
Sadly, I got rid of the eyebrows, just like a warning ahead of time. The evil eyebrows.
It's very
Aw.
angry right now.
Oh.
It does look angry.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a baby. He's hungry.
He's hungry for your
Hunger
soul.
does that
Yeah,
to people and creatures
I
alike.
kind of like left the computer on. Like I don't know what I did over here. It's not frozen.
That's
I
okay.
swear.
We just have free chat
Yeah.
time. It's fine.
This is
Yeah.
us advocating for
Oh, you're back.
breaks.
There you go.
Yeah, always
It's
break.
important to take breaks.
Always take
people.
breaks.
Yeah. Always take breaks. Wholesome message of the day, even if you're
I
creating
thought you said birds at
things like
first.
this. Yeah.
We're advocating
and
for
like
birds. Look at this one.
yeah.
It's
This
so
This
cute.
bird shouldn't go extinct.
It
This-
shouldn't go
I even added
extinct.
like a double chin.
I know.
Oh,
I was about
we
to
got a
say,
sneak pre. Oh,
Oh,
Whoa, what the hell am I doing here?
I don't know. What are you
Whoop.
doing here?
bonus.
Oh yeah, I was doing
Bonus?
some Chun-Li art.
Oh, sneak preview of Chun-Li, guys. Sneak preview. Sneak
preview
preview.
of our god.
Yeah, or no, it's his cousin. Never mind.
Oh,
He
and
was-
he's gone.
He was a bit fat. There
Oh.
you go.
Sneak preview of Chun-Li that I didn't know was in there.
No,
Y'all
no,
Well,
got
regular
that's his
Chun-Li
cousin.
is already pretty
Okay.
fat, so...
Cousin.
Yeah. So yeah, I forgot that I did that.
I forgot that it was in the
Veiny. Oh, yeah.
recording.
Yeah, and here I added veins to make it more yucky. Or
Yucky.
anatomically correct.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, yucky,
Ugh.
but have you seen what most baby birds look like before
They-
they grow their feathers in?
They do look pretty yucky, honestly. That
I
is
got
They're-
like this.
that
They're kind,
is-
they
yeah.
do kind of look a little bit ugly until they get their feathers.
That's honestly
If you've
that's
never
true.
seen... If you've never seen a baby bird, this is exactly what they look like.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite the arms
Yeah,
at the
all
but
baby
but
birds.
but you know, which is interpretation's a key part.
Look at him, patchy little fucker.
Oh my days.
Yeah. Yeah, they
No,
are.
you stripped him
Don't worry.
bare.
I'm trying, okay? Like
The rage.
Oh my god.
The
oh my
rage
god.
bubbles.
What was that?
The
Yeah,
rage
I
bubbles
just-
appeared.
So yeah, you
Let's
see when I
go.
can't
She was having
paint-
some issues with the feathers. I was witnessing it real time.
Honestly, the feathers were the hardest part for me to do as well when I was drawing Limlet.
Mm. Yeah.
Feathers be rough.
hard.
Yeah, they be rough.
Feathers are hard.
If
Mhm.
anyone has a good tip for us on how to draw feathers, we would all happily take it.
Yes,
Any tips?
please.
Any tips?
Comment.
We're here for it. Comment away.
Especially after
Comment
this.
now.
Also, sorry for the acid trip. That was just part of the process, okay? But yeah.
Free acid trip? Thank you.
Yeah. Right
Yeah.
here on the
And here I
Evolution
was,
Forge channel.
Check it
yeah.
out.
Only here
So
on the
here I was doing
Only
some
here.
shading.
in the
Yeah.
Evolution Forge. We practically give these
Uh,
out for free.
We do.
no.
A little bit of your
He
sanity.
looks
That's
like
all we
he's got
ask.
pants or a thneed. You know, you gave him a little thneed.
Oh my
Need.
god.
Yeah. Uh, it's not what you want, it's what you need.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh,
And
whoa!
here
Yeah!
is where lighting is
Dramatic
happening.
lighting.
Moonlighting!
Let's
Yeah.
go
Let's
lighting.
go!
Expect nothing
Let's
less.
go.
I
Yeah.
have to say
Because also I
I'm
wanted to
very
hide
much
my
a
shit.
I'm very much a fan
So
of the different types of claws this little guy has.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
yeah, don't worry, it gets way better.
How can it get
But yeah,
better than this?
using
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
because of lighting.
I also sort of
So yeah,
imagine like this is what would happen basically if Limlet didn't survive, but the chicks did. They're
yeah,
very self-sustaining this way, you know what I mean? They can get their own
yeah.
food, don't have to worry about mommy
You
getting meat for
didn't you
them.
didn't
Yeah.
put the lighting in.
Sorry. No, remember it was recording the black screen. Like this is where the black screen
Oh.
happened.
Well, chat
And I'm
the
sorry,
channel
everyone.
can see it. I will show you guys separately. Hold on.
Yeah.
Part
Ooh,
dos.
Lighting.
Oh my
Yay.
god. Yeah,
I
that's
would have loved if
amazing.
you could see it, but yeah, that is at the end product.
Mushy, you've done it again.
I love
Yeah,
the
thank
glow
you.
in the chest part.
Yeah, I wanted to make the feathers still glowy. Like I wanted to like originally it was a case of like I asked Blue with the lighting and stuff like, okay, is the lighting good? Then I was like, no, the eyes are too intense. And I was like, okay, thank you for your critique. And then I, in a huff, I just violently
She
scribbled,
wasn't a
and then
huff.
this was born.
She wasn't a huff when I said it. I'm like, you asked the question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like, oh, fine, I'll do it myself. And then boom, masterpiece was born. So thank you to Blue. You made this way better
Bowing,
because now
bowing,
the
bowing.
focal point is at the claws and the eyes. I really wanted the eyes to be like the main focal point, but if they were the only focal point, then nothing would have like. Then you wouldn't pay attention to anything else. So it's just like the claws and the eyes needed to be focal.
I think it
So
was a
yeah,
very good
lighting
choice,
is
honestly.
yeah, lighting is my favorite. If you can't
Considering the
tell.
overall design of the thing and the kind of background behind what would have caused it to evolve this way, uh, in a dungeon setting, it's very it works, you know? I love him. I like that he's still smiling regardless. He
Still
doesn't know
happy.
any
Yeah,
better. He's just
yeah, he doesn't
existing.
know he doesn't know any better. So when a new meal walks into the front door, you bet he's gonna smile because yummy, something new.
He's hungry.
Yummy, yummy
Uh,
in my
I
tummy.
loved it. Thank you very much, Mushy.
awesome. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Cloud. I was really, I was debating whether you'd like it or not.
I
Anyways, it's
love
Roro's turn.
It is Rower's turn. I was just
I
waiting
have-
for us to finishing what we were chit chatting about before I started it.
Yes. I'm very excited to show this one because it took me
I
a
like it.
surprising amount of time.
So,
And I have lore. I have lore
Let's
oh,
do.
for it this
Oh,
time.
hello, Lore.
fuck yeah, we love
Yes.
the
My
lore.
favorite.
So I just want you all to
We're
know, until
eating good
yesterday
tonight.
when I edited this, I looked at none of them bar Mushies. I hadn't looked at any of them until yesterday when I edited it, so I saw them all for the first time yesterday, and I was like, oh my god!
Get ready to get your socks blown off.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Joke's on you. I don't wear socks. I do wear skin though.
Flashbang.
Yes.
So I tried to minimize the amount of like empty just waiting period. So I just started sketching out the head. I was like, let's look at scale. And then that confused me. Hence the question marks. And then I wrote down a bunch of notes. It's like a salamander, it's an ambush predator, blind, and the original is gator sized. So basically, since this little guy and the peanut head, that was a very important thing that I write down. But I thought about it and I'm like, how can this thing evolve from being on the dungeon floor? And then I decided it will become the dungeon.
Ooh.
So the dungeon itself. King of the dungeon, as you can see.
You are
Not in
inside it.
this
Is it like
sketch,
the
because
Cave
it
of
looks
Wonders from a non-distinct Arabian Disney movie?
Say the name, you
sorta.
cow.
No, don't say the name.
Disney
I
can't
spent
get us. We're
Uh-oh.
minuscule.
That's it. It's too late. The channel's shut down now. Sorry,
It's right.
guys.
Away.
We made it to 2 episodes.
Yes, it's my fault. No,
Uh,
I'm not sorry. Come for me if you can, you
Actually, it was
bastards.
mine. But yeah.
It is.
Ooh,
But
long
so
boy.
Oh,
yes, I made him a lot
Um.
longer and a lot more towering.
Mhm.
So
Arms.
basically, I wanted each part of its body to represent like a different part of the dungeon. I can imagine
Oh, it's
that
straight
in
now.
the yes, it's fixed. But I can imagine like it blocking off um hallways and stuff with its body to make people think that it's a dead end or like
That's
removing
sick.
them. Yeah, I made it really, really big.
That's sick. Like you think,
And I
oh, it's a labyrinthine. The dungeon is changing. Actually, no, it's fixed. There's just this thing.
yeah, there's just this thing that's like pushing you into a corner that you can't get out of, and then all of the sudden, boom, you are
nummies.
eaten.
Stomach acid trap.
No.
Nummy nummy.
Nummies. Nummies.
Nummy
Yeah.
nummy in his little old tummy.
Yep.
Mm. Oh my goodness.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
uh, uh,
we
good
can't
hands.
have a stream without mushy and
The
a
bad
pun.
dad jokes.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
hey, 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 hey! I'm no daddy. That's for sure.
Sorry, mommy. My bad.
oh my god.
I
Apologies.
like how squishy the belly looks.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
looks like soft.
I wanted to keep that because I saw it on your drawing and I'm like, this is important. This
Must
is an
be.
Very
important
squishy
detail.
belly.
As you can see, I spent quite a lot of time making sure the shape was right because I wanted it to be really cool. And I'm not the best at architecture. So it was a little hard to pick out what things I wanted on it. And so I decided on the upper arm and lower arm
Um.
be mimicking like a pillar,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and then the top of the the head, the little frills, mimicking a crown, cause he do be the king of the dungeon.
Mhm.
And then of
Like
course keeping
Roman
the
style.
yes.
Mhm.
And here is the line art, heavily anticipated by me.
Mhm. Oh, I was this in the trailer? Damn. uh,
And I gave him a
I take.
jugular
Okay.
because I felt like it.
He has an
Wee.
Adam's apple. Damn, you did him dirty.
What the
um, just a question though. Did you take any inspiration from any Aztec or Mayan temple structures?
I didn't even think about that. I was thinking
He's
about
a
Oh,
the
okay.
lion?
classic. Yes, because on his shoulder, they're kind of like
Ah.
yeah. It's very hard to tell
Ooh.
what they were in the beginning,
Yeah.
but they're kind of like
Damn.
shoulder pauldrons. Looking at
Oh.
Aztec um temples would have been such a good idea.
Yeah,
I
because
was
like
only
their
Yeah,
whole
like
thing
a
was
Capsicle
Why are
survive
Waddle
you
kind
too.
of
just saying
thing.
it
yeah,
now, Mushy? Gosh.
yeah. I was
Because I
only
can't
thinking
read
about the
his mind to
classical.
even.
I
Yeah,
was only thinking about the classical European style dungeons and a little bit of
yeah,
Greek with the column.
yeah.
Yeah, that would have been such a good idea.
Ah,
I do
Hindsight
feel
is
like
2020.
having the columns as part of the arms is very inspired. I like
Mm-hmm.
that.
It's really, really good.
Yes. I also
it
gave
reminds me of
him webbed
royalty too, because
fingers.
it reminds me of like the fluffy things that the nobles used to wear around their necks too.
Yes.
True.
Yeah. Hmm. I'm cultured. I
And
know
I
what
do
those
love the
followers are
idea
for.
of I do love the idea of something that started off just kind of like mimicking the floor, grew so big that it started just mimicking the entire dungeon itself.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe
Such a
when
good
it
idea.
reaches like maturity, it goes through a what's its name? Like a chrysalis
Metamorphosis.
phase. A metamorphosis
Ooh.
where it turns itself inside out, where the rock on the outside goes on the inside.
Yo.
Like a really
Or
messed up Ouroboros.
that could be like its
Like the
death
middle
phase.
phase. Oh shoot, yeah.
It's like how myths. It's like, oh, this is the origin of the dungeon, but it's actually this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe all dungeons are these things. Maybe all
Yeah.
like
You
big
never
human
know.
habitations are just the corpses of these giant creatures.
I feel
Yeah.
like
The
I've read
You
about
pyramids are
thought
that.
actually
mimics
giant
were bad.
ohms. Yeah.
You thought you had to worry about mimics and you have to worry about this thing now.
We're making
No.
legends.
The Lindworm.
That's all right. One day
Yeah.
we'll have to try and fight this. I can't wait for that
Oh
day.
Lord. No.
Mhm.
I forgot I
This
made
doesn't
it
seem like.
too powerful.
I don't think this is something you can fight though. This
We're
is
Exactly.
gonna
definitely
we're
like
gonna
a monster
try.
house.
We're
We're gonna
gonna have to
try.
Like,
try.
yeah.
Fighting is a choice. You can choose not to fight it.
Not
Yeah,
if we're
you can
I'm
trapped in
choose
a
so
to
corner.
interested.
sacrifice one of the party members to it
Yeah,
instead.
You
exactly.
guys can choose peace for once.
Sacrifice a random villager.
Eh, no.
Yeah.
Cause that's always worked out.
Yeah, just like here, have Boblin the Goblin.
Not
Appease the
Boblin the
gods.
Goblin.
Imagine you enter the dungeon expecting to see a bunch of monsters, but there aren't any because it ate them all.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I can see people thinking this is a
or,
god.
or
Yeah.
the monsters
And
that are
then doing
inside
the
of it are
sacrifices.
parasites. Mm.
It coughs them up.
It coughs him up. And
All the
finally,
creatures it couldn't digest.
Progenitor of
Yeah.
monsters.
and now we're finally on to coloring it.
Woo!
Mhm,
Bless the
Yay!
paint tool. Bless that
mhm.
paint bucket tool. I love shout out paint bucket tool.
Shout out to the paint bucket.
Real that's a real one right there.
Yeah.
I
And
use
I
it a lot as
finally
You
get
well,
do.
rid of
yeah.
the and then I did a really simple shading technique for this called put everything everywhere
All at
and then
once.
erase it all at once and then erase it. And I did just a simple little spotlight for the background. Yeah, I'm really honestly proud of how this looks. It's not
I
as
love him
cool.
so much.
Yee!
Bravo!
It
Also,
looks so
looking at it
good.
like this in its like completed colored form. If it stands still, you could mistake it as like part of the architecture.
Yes.
Oh, for
Exactly
sure.
what I was going for.
Hmm.
Voila!
Happy.
Very good. Very good design. I love the lore behind that. Really creative.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. We need more
Now
big ones.
it's our host's turn.
Hi.
Ooh.
Hi.
Oh.
Hey.
Let's go, Bernard.
Oh no, this is no longer Bernard. This is
Bernice.
Bernard's older cousin.
Bernice?
This is Bernice, guys.
Bernice from hit game Zenless Zone Zero.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Not the song, not the song.
Okay. So,
Starting off strong.
I
Did
honestly.
you give her boobs?
No.
Oh,
No, she
no,
did
no, no.
not get boobs.
I almost thought that too for a second. I'm like, are we?
Because I remember last
Yeah.
time you were talking about giving Bernard a boob job, and I was like, oh, they weren't kidding.
No. No boob jobs, don't worry. I
Look,
honestly
okay.
wasn't
That's how you
100
evolve anything, is you give it boobs.
I honestly wasn't 100% on kind of where to take this at first, but I knew like because it was like larvae-esque bug creature, I was like I want it to have fucking wings, but I want them to be super pretty wings. As though it was gonna like go into like a cocoon and it was gonna evolve, but instead it didn't quite get there. Um, Basically it just never got to evolve, hence why half the body's ripped off. Like there's, you can see obviously the arms fully aren't grown, and the tears in the skin about around where like the spine is. Some of those kind of change a little bit in a sense of how I decided to do it, but the overall kind of choice was still there. Wing wise, I ended up getting rid of its little head floofs. Because I honestly just couldn't be bothered to draw them. I spent so long
The
drawing
antenna.
it that I was like, I'm fucking done. It's like, I'm done. I was like,
No, I mourn the loss of what could have
I'm
been.
sorry.
Like I had such a good technique with drawing those things too, like the head floofs. But okay, you could have just asked.
I didn't
Told you
want
the
to draw
ways.
them anymore. And then I kind of changed
But
the
it's so
angle a
easy.
little bit because I realized it was like too far over. So I've smushed it a little bit more this way, so it looked a little rounder. In the end, I actually end up just getting rid of that line because I'm like, I don't want this anymore. It's just gone. But for reference, it was still there for now. But I'm just kind of like trying to sort out like the spine and all the tears in the skin and the lines and stuff for it.
And you gave her worm.
Yes, she does get
Yes.
her maggot babies.
The circle of life.
Yep. I can just imagine her flying, kind of like think of like how erratic a moth is, where it's just everywhere. But she's obviously not fully developed in the sense of that she can't really fly very far, so she's not very far off the ground. So there's just this giant thing dropping maggots everywhere as it like frantically flips from side to side.
No, that's perfect because like the moment you mentioned flight and how erratic it's supposed to be when it comes to this design, I just imagined all of those like short videos of people trying to kill roaches and they don't expect it to fly and then it starts flying and they start
And they're like,
losing their shit.
ah!
Yeah.
She's like a
It's like
roach.
that,
Except
but
this
She can't.
worse.
She will die sadly.
no.
Rip.
Bernard crawled so that Bernice could fly.
Not
Ugh,
birdies.
yeah.
You're meant
Oh.
for greater things.
So I'm just kind of figuring out line work and stuff.
hmm
You ever just like sit back, look at your sketch as you're lining it, and then wonder, how the
Yeah,
hell
here.
am I gonna color this?
Right here. This is where I did that. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna block this in first so I know what I'm doing. Because you know, clipping masks. So I did go to add ribs. And then
Love rib.
the ribs are gone. I've decided that she's not permitted to evolve enough to get ribs. She doesn't get those.
Yoink.
And I kind of did like the
Squish.
pelvic bone at the back, which you can see me kind of touching up, but I end up taking that away too, as I decided I hadn't quite figured out how the body went underneath. So I was
No
like,
hips.
no,
Oh.
she just kind of stops at the pelvic bone. So there's very
You've just
frantic
taken
colors.
all of her bones.
Yeah, she's just not allowed bones anymore.
Oh, I did kind of like the green from before, but this is good too.
It doesn't stay this color.
Oh,
I change it again, don't
well,
worry.
shoot.
I
Don't
changed the
get
colors a
attracted
couple
by
of times. Just because I liked the orange and then I didn't like the orange and I was like, I don't know what I want. Initially, I kind of wanted the bug body to look
Yeah.
like think of like a shiny bug.
Yeah.
I was initially gonna do
Like
that.
emerald beetles.
Yeah, but then I changed my mind on it in the end. And then so basically what I'm trying to do here is normally the way I've started to
Oh yeah.
shade was I've been trying to do hue saturation layers, thanks to Amanda Core, but doesn't quite work the
Thank
same in
you.
Procreate. So we've done it a little differently because Procreate doesn't quite allow that.
Right, okay.
Or I haven't figured out how to
Yeah.
do that yet. So if anyone knows how to do that in Procreate, I'd appreciate it in the comments because I don't fucking know how to do it. It wasn't working for me.
Help.
Pretty much. I tried videos. I made Amanda go watch videos with me, and I'm like, I don't understand because they're not doing what I want them to do. So I just kind of went sort of back to my old shading, but I didn't at the same time. Which you'll
Like,
see
I
in a
did
little
offer
bit.
solution, but it doesn't work for what you wanted.
No, it just doesn't work properly. So here I was basically just kind of filling in the lines, and then I'll start changing the body color again. You're welcome. Many times.
Great.
Ooh, I like this. This looks like a
Ooh.
frozen fairy type of thing.
So this is
Smooth
kind of where
lighting.
I still tried to
Oh.
do the lighting the way I normally would, but I just had to kind of do it on a flat layer, as
This
opposed to a
is
hue
so cool.
saturation. So I kind of figured it out in a passive way. So I just kind of blocked out the main bits, and then you'll see me slowly adding light and dark and, fighting for my life because it's not how I'd normally do it anymore, but that's okay.
Seeing all of yours, Mushy's art, I'm like, frick, I might try to experiment with soft shading a little more, but it scares the piss out of me.
Oh,
Yes.
it's so nice.
Clothing,
It's so
I
unbelievably
love.
nice.
Bodies and stuff, I'm
I-
still getting used to when it comes to like faces, because normally when I shade other stuff, I normally just do like it's just a multiply layer because then it's very simple. But I'm trying to branch out, and you're gonna get a slight flashbang, and I'm very sorry, but I was fixing the light on the wings. So I was just adding a little bit of light to the wings, and because I wanted them to be kind of see-through, so I needed them to be really, really bright. This does get a lot tidier in the end, I promise. And I'm just adding lighting to like the bugs, and I realized now that I didn't give them their little brown faces, which I'm a little sad by, and I totally forgot that was a thing until I'm looking at it now, but that's okay.
No, the heads are just inside. They're just currently eating their way out.
Well, no, because you can see its little claws, its
Oh.
little mouth.
Well, I was
I
trying,
don't fucking know
okay?
what they're. I know, I appreciate it. That's okay. They can just be
She
different.
gave you an out. She gave you an out.
Claws on
Slapped
both
it in the
ends.
I'm sorry. So I'm just touching up the lighting and making sure that I like how bright everything is, and then you're gonna get a little bit spammed by color in a second because I was doing something and then I didn't like it and then I changed it.
Blitzkrieged.
I'm sorry.
I like how cold it feels.
I didn't want
So
it to
I'm
feel
really good.
warm. It feels a little bit
I
warmer at the
also-
end.
I
Sorry.
also like the.
I'm fighting
the
with
jump.
backgrounds, but then this is how she
Oh,
kind of
oh.
ended up.
Ooh.
And that's what she ended up as, because I liked how the skull looked, in the sense of it looked
Mhm.
like there was almost a bit of skin there, but not quite skin. And I liked how
Mhm.
bright the wings looked.
I'm
Yeah.
a fan of like the mouth. That area in the mouth in particular, the lighting there is so good.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Also the juxtaposition between like this rotting body but it having such pretty wings.
I know the wings. I made them so pretty, and I'm like, I love these, but goddamn.
I'm a pretty,
Mm.
It reminds me of it reminds me of those butterflies that are like carnivorous and will drink blood. Like you
I'm
think they're
pretty
all
Yeah.
kind of like pretty and cute, but then you see them eating a dead
don't
fish, and it's
most
like,
I'm
oh,
pretty sure that's just
Aren't those
that's just
mosquitoes?
no, I'm pretty sure that's just all butterflies do that, I think. Because blood and sweat has salt, iron, I forgot. Whichever one. And they
It's
just
salt.
Iron.
I know that at least some of them do. I'm not sure if all of them.
Like the
they
red
don't
in blood
necessarily they
is
don't
iron.
necessarily eat it because all of them have the proboscis and they're
Well,
not
there's
capable
our
of
Yeah.
actually
homework for the week. We
They
gotta figure
drink
out
the
if
dead
they drink
fish.
blood.
Yep.
There's the homework, guys.
no homework.
Ah.
No homework because we're cool.
But
No, we're
yes,
homework because we got past school.
now we're on to
Kids,
Cloud. It's
kids, if
your
you don't wanna
turn.
do homework,
Oh
do your
god.
homework.
It's
I
your
did it.
turn.
It's my turn.
Yes, ma'am. That's not what I want to stream.
Stream it anyway.
It's just OBS.
Show them the truth.
Oh, whoa.
Chameleon.
Okay, so here you go.
Chameleon. All right, so I got Roro's creature. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, flash it on screen. It was a mix
There we go.
between and a goat, and I took basically those concepts and used it as an excuse. I always use it as an excuse to look at real life animals, and the inspiration here is a Jackson's chameleon, if I'm not mistaken, the ones that have horns,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and uh Damascus goats. The That's where I
Ah.
got the ears, the twisty ears, and the shape of the muzzle from.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So just to recap, Roro's design was a creature that dwelled in like a cave system, crawled around looking for. And I wanted to take that thinking, well, how am I going to evolve this? So I wanted to make them a little bit more aggressive, say. So this evolution of that creature is basically extremely territorial. They do dwell in multiple levels of this particular dungeon where they graze. Well, I was thinking lichen. Well, you'll see later why, because I did want to add some. They're not they're not carnivores. They're purely herbivorous, and they hang around in herds. This thing that I'm lining right now is the female of this particular species because I did want to show off some sexual just a little bit. And you'll notice that their crests are a little bit narrower than the male, and their horns
Mm-hmm.
are much longer and thinner because they are more aggressive towards adventurers, you might say, or anything that might like cross their paths in this dungeon. They will attack anything that um, wanders into their territory. And wicked horns. Yeah.
Yes.
Um, I wanted to give them the really shaggy pelt. So I don't know. It looks a little bit more, but I was going for like mountain goats that climb.
Yeah. So would these be like in frozen caves?
You could say that.
So
I'm
is
pretty.
it?
I kind of imagine them to be able to live in like almost any level of the cave, so in any condition.
Okay, because I would say like So are these warm-blooded or cold-blooded? Because if they have the fur,
Cold,
it could
cold,
just.
cold. Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
okay.
also why I wanted to give them a pellet
Oh.
to help them regulate their temperature. Um, they're because of their violent nature, they're very hard to tame, but most adventurers would try to capture a mating pair just so they can cultivate them because I can imagine that their pelts are worth quite a lot because
They're very efficient with their body heat.
yeah, it's a good raw material for making
Mhm.
in my imagination at least.
This is
Here
so
I am
cool.
struggling with color as usual. I wanted to give them that classic chameleon green, but then I thought, well,
Hmm.
the reason why chameleons are green in the wild is because they're
They
there to adapt,
camouflage.
yeah, to camouflage with their environment. And I'm like, okay, let's change that
Hmm.
to I think I changed it into like, yeah, this uh darker blacker color.
Okay.
Besides, depending on the situation, they do still have the ability to change color, especially when they're
But they use it more for
enraged.
communication.
Yes, and threat display.
Mm.
Communication, threat display, and, mating. To
And
attract more.
identification.
Yes. Here, I struggle with adding scales. God
Hmm.
damn. This was such a pain in the ass.
I mean,
Hmm.
it looks really good.
It looks so
Does it?
good, dude.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It looks really good.
This I tried a little bit of the soft shading from I saw last week from Mushy's work.
Oh,
Just a little bit.
I can totally teach you how to do it. It's mainly gouache brushes that I use.
I don't
So
have
brushes that
any.
blend with.
We'll get you some.
I'll give them to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have any. I have
please
watercolor
take my
brushes.
brushes.
Take
Watercolor
them.
brushes work too, but it's mainly pressure sensitivity which also goes into it. And if it can blend, then it's like even better.
A
But yeah,
smattering of
I'll totally
scale
tell you how.
on the face. Thank you very much.
Hmm. I can also tell you how I shade, or at least how I think when I shade. So if
I like
anyone
the
is
Let's
how I
see.
interested,
think.
yeah, if
Oh.
anyone is interested,
There we go.
I'm
Some
available.
glow.
Oh, we got the little
I always
glowies.
Oh,
want to add the
Neston!
glow.
Little light up boy or girl.
Ta-da!
Yes.
I think I gave her a little bit, paired it back later on, but I did want to add the
Dude, I can't
because
believe they have RGB fur. This is a game. This is a gamer beast.
Well,
the
no wonder
gamers
they
go
want
after it.
the coats so much.
Yeah,
It's got light
goddamn.
up fur.
I also wanted to give them those ridged finger pads like geckos have because I
Okay.
imagine that they're because they are grazers, they aren't limited to the resources that they have on the ground. I wanted to incorporate that sort of climbing, creeping, stalking feature that road design had. So I did imagine that their movements weren't limited to like the ground. You'd see them like hanging up down, get to things like that.
Imagine, could these things camouflage as stalagmites or stalactites?
Not very
Mm.
well.
Because I
Not
imagine them
very well
blending white
because
with
of
the
the
roof,
glow
What do you
and the
mean?
and
fur.
They
then
don't
like
glow?
but like I imagine the fur dangling and then it getting cold and then frozen would look like the spikes.
Oh, you're right. So it could work, yeah, in a frozen sort of biome.
Yeah,
Some
if they're
shadows for
hibernating, at
depth.
least during the winter, then
They
they
just
all just
hang
look like
upside down like
stalagmites.
bats.
Yeah.
That's sick. Okay, I really like that character design detail. There we go.
Hmm.
Some more shadows.
It's so cool.
I seriously love
Chicken.
this so much,
It
Cloud.
looks so cool.
It's
The
so
size
sick.
comparison.
Yeah,
Oh, they're not
that's the
big?
perfect size.
Wow.
They're that big, yeah.
That's
And then
Perfect.
here we have the males who have like wider because they do during mating season they do like to advertise that way.
I
Their
love its little
colors.
eye looking the other way. It's
And then their
great.
Oh,
horns are blunter. Shorter,
mhm.
blunter, but still more
Are they
effective.
smaller than the females?
They're about the same size. It's just that
Oh,
their
okay.
crests are wider and the horn in shape.
Mm.
There you
Oh,
go,
that's so
some patterns.
cool.
Oh,
Finishing touches, and et voila. Fini.
Wow.
Tiffany.
I feel
Yay!
so inspired right now.
It looks
That is
so
so
fucking
cool.
good.
I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love
dude,
it.
that's
I love
awesome.
I'm glad
love
you
it.
do. I decided to call it a Jackson's Tarot.
Ooh,
Jackson,
fancy.
take it
Oh,
from Jackson's Chameleon, and Taronko from the Quenya word for bull because of their charging mannerisms.
Oh, hell
oh,
yeah.
that's so awesome.
That's so cool.
Yay! I'm glad you like it.
Of
Oh,
I
course.
love that one.
there's so much thought to put into it as well. Just like full on behavior
Oh,
and everything.
Thank you. I do
My,
like to think, overthink, overthink those details.
yeah, I just got a stompy bird.
He's
I-
perfect, the baby.
yeah. Mm,
I would
okay.
care for Stumpy Bird.
And now we have, last but not least,
Rose.
Mine.
Definitely not the least.
Rose.
Dragon!
Dragon time.
our fabulous finale.
Hold on, I'll
Oh,
skip it back in a second
Dragon!
because it shows the full image at the start.
No!
oh, did
Hence
I
why
forget
I've.
to turn that off?
It's all right. I haven't figured out yet either. I've just skipped it. I'll go back a teeny bit in a second.
Okay, I'm closing my eyes. Tell me if it's okay to look.
Oh well, there you go. It's too late.
All right.
Okay,
So,
I'm looking now. What did I miss?
so I got Blue's dragon, and I went through a couple different ideas of how I could evolve it. I discussed them a little bit last time. Well, after the recording had finished up. And my first idea was to play with the size a bit because, dragons, they're pretty big creatures and dungeons are got some limited space. So I thought, maybe like what if I made it smaller so it could fit into like a dungeon room better? Or what if I gave it the ability to like tunnel out a bigger chamber in the dungeon so it could fit? But
Hmm.
then I landed on its spines and teeth actually, and how like thorn-like they are. And so that made me think, what if this dragon was like kind of like plant adjacent? Like what if it had the ability to control like different vines and plants within the dungeon?
Ooh.
So I
Oh,
imagine
I love the
it would
horns.
make for a very unique dungeon area when you encounter one, because I believe its influence would go through the entire dungeon itself. Like
Ah, okay.
because it can control plants to an extent, adventurers would journey down into the dungeon and they would soon find themselves encountering different magical plants that they've never seen before on the surface, much less down in the dark and dank dungeon that's only lit by like torches.
That have been lit 4,000 years ago.
Yes.
This would not
Mhm,
dissuade me from venturing further because like rare
mhm.
plants that we haven't seen in the surface, I'm taking some of those back with me.
Yes, and it's
Oh,
all
this leaf
because
has
it
five.
makes these
Mm,
because it makes these with like magic. it makes all the plants magic as well. So you'll find different like
Mhm.
potion ingredients and plants that can do all kinds of different effects if you can consume them.
Resource
So
quest. Gathering quest.
yes, so it makes not only a good area for adventurers to gather those kinds of materials that they can't find anywhere else, but it's also very good for the different creatures that live in the dungeon because it gives them a new food source.
Oh, no, now we can't kill it.
So this thing
The
basically
only
forms an
drawback.
entire ecosystem around it.
Yeah, basically, because it controls all the plants' life in the dungeon, it can control the entire ecosystem of the dungeon itself and like makes it from scratch almost.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
Oh, look at its
And the
little
only
tail.
thing that only thing it asks for in return is
Oh, it's
for
nice. It's kind.
the occasional creature that wanders into its chamber will get stuck on its brambly, thorny vines and eaten.
Oh, oh, oh. oh.
So it's not really as nice then. But that's
It's
okay.
nice if you look at it, like it does need to survive itself, so it does eat different animals, like it'll lay out vines throughout the dungeon. And
It goes after the elderly and the
when a big
weak.
enough creature gets like
Jesus
close to one
Christ.
of the vines, it'll wrap them up and drag them deep into the dungeon where it can snack on them.
Fair. I mean,
Imagining the movement of those vines in my head is very cool.
Oh, I like the rose at the end too.
mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds me of someone.
I wonder who.
That is purely coincidence, but yes.
I wonder who.
um,
Who does that remind you of?
yeah. I don't know. Probably a famous, what is it? Artist or something. I don't know.
Gas 'em up! Gas 'em up!
Yeah,
Uh,
as you can see here, I
Oh,
gave
the
them
hedge me.
a bit of like a kind of like a thorny bush that goes along its tail and up its spine to the back of its head.
interesting. I haven't really seen a lot of dragons that don't have the spiky spines. Usually
Mm-hmm.
they're just like the spiky spine. So it's interesting to see one
Ugh,
with like a
you
carpet.
look so friendly.
Well, it'll get some more of those thorns in a little bit, but yeah, the most
Mhm.
of its back is just covered in like plant life.
Can just be
So yeah, I imagine
friends.
its dungeon would be like I guess you could broker a deal with it if you wanted because all it wants to do is eat and it's willing to provide these different plants in order to keep the
How
ecosystem in
bushy
the dungeon
go.
itself alive.
Hmm.
So I could see someone,
Else
maybe
can I offer my myself?
adventure comes down, brokers a deal of like,
Oh,
hey,
there we
don't
go.
eat the humans and we'll give you like some cows and stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can eat my friends.
You took the colors.
Yeah, here's where I decided to color in by hand instead of making a clipping mask because I forgot to make a clipping mask, and once I remembered I could do that, I was like, well, might as well just continue doing it this way.
Already started. Might as well.
Yeah, just continue.
Might as well.
How mesmerizing.
I know, I'm just
Be
getting to watch you color
mesmerized.
in.
I'm too
I
busy
do really
looking
like the wing
to.
design
Oh,
that you created for it.
Oh, thank you.
How it kind of like zigzags back and forth.
Yeah, I thought that it would like it would fold very violently like when it kept its wings together.
hmm.
I wanted that to be prominent. But I like how you kept that part in.
Yeah.
The only part that I kept in were the eyes and the beak.
And the fact that it was
Which
kind of a
is
bird.
fine. Which is fine. It is an evolution after all.
You have full free will with these. That's the whole point. We get to do what we want.
Yeah, I was slightly worried about not making enough changes. Like, I was kind of planning on adding a little bit to the ground to demonstrate its like control over
Okay.
plants,
Mm-hmm.
but then I just did not get around to doing that.
The green! Oh, the green adds so much.
It's okay. The green
It
looks really good.
A baby.
It's so cool.
Oh!
Do you have a scale brush?
Brush?
I want that.
Brush?
I want that. Where is that? Please. Dude,
I think it
how
it
much?
might be exclusive to Krita. I don't know how well it would work in other art programs.
I need to go Google that now. Thank you.
The things artists get excited about: brush types. Different
I
brushes.
know.
Yes.
Brush?
Brushes to make
What-
The
life
moment
easier.
that came on screen, I was like, oh, what?
Oh, but
Some
damn,
shiny.
I can't believe you had a scale brush.
I think it's plenty different, honestly, because Blue's unicorn.
Yeah, my unicorn. Yeah.
Blue's
Uh-huh.
dragon was. What is the opposite of plants when you think about it?
Rocky.
Fire.
Aaron? Oh,
And here's where I gave a little bit of backlighting to the wings, kind of made them semi-translucent, so you can see like the shadow of its tail through the left wing.
ooh, that's so cool. I didn't even think of that.
Oh my
That's awesome.
gosh. Everybody out
You
here
thought
with
of
the
like, don't worry, lighting is super easy once you get used to it.
Says the expert.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm an
She's
expert. I can say that shit.
magnificent.
I love it. It looks so
She's
good.
beautiful.
Oh, it's so cool. And it's such a
I
cool
like
concept
that
too.
basically the tail is kind of like a vine in itself, plus the thorns. A
Does it
bramble
shoot
dragon.
seeds from the flower?
I'd imagine the
if
Or does
flower can do different little like magical
magical
effects if
things?
it gets too close to you. It's
Yeah.
like it might do a poison damage or it might charm you to stop attacking.
Imagine when it actually uses kind of blooms and closes at will. That's
Yes.
so cool.
Yeah. I cast allergic reaction. And then the party dies.
Oh,
It's to
I
anyone with
died.
hay fever. Ha Gotcha!
It just triggers everyone's allergies and they're too busy sneezing, so they get eaten.
Yep.
And just like, I cast peanut allergy. And then everyone just swells up and explodes.
Practical allergy
Worst
attack.
way to go.
Yeah.
It looks so good
That
though.
is so cool.
Dragon.
I love it.
Dragon!
Oh,
But I really love all of like the way you guys, like how we all changed everything to how we would have, not necessarily how we would have done it, but your take on it.
Yes, I'm so proud of us. Good job, team.
Yeah. That is our first evolution done and completed.
Yep. Now.
Good
Wow.
and
yeah.
dusted.
Yep. That's week 1 and week 2 done. Now the fun part. Next week, we're doing elemental food dishes.
Yay!
So
Yay!
Spoons, your forks, and your bibs, babies. We're gonna have a gourmet meal.
Cause here comes the airplane.
Choo choo. Oh wait.
choo choo.
Here it comes. Oh, we
That is a.
chew on this,
I'll
bitch.
I'll see myself out.
Uh,
I'm just
uh,
advertising my stupidity for free.
For free.
uh,
Shoot.
wait, that's my thing.
dog.
Get your own thing. No, I'm joking.
But yes, next week will be elemental food. So basically, the prompt that we have is create a magical food or dish that embodies the power of one or more classical element. So fire, water, earth, air, lightning, ice, etc., etc. So anything we want. God knows what we're going to come up with. But if you come back next
Cooking up a
week.
storm.
Oh.
Oh.
But
I'm
if
so
you
sorry, Mushy. I stole your bit.
No. Like, if I can't come up with the first, it's totally yours.
But yeah,
It's
Come
a
back
case of who
next
gets there
week and we
first.
will drop hints about who Chun-Li is.
Chumley, who's that?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Gasp.
We'll also vaguely hint about who Richard is.
Richard.
Oh no.
Richard.
The
Not
name. What
Richard.
did they say? He who has not been spoken, or something.
Check out
He who shall
Patreon to
not be
find out
named.
more about Richard.
What?
Yeah. What?
Fucking.
But
You're
yeah.
the one who made him. What are you going on about?
But yeah, guys, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.